The film starts on an island where Moana, iCravalho, and her pets Pua the pig and Heihei the rooster, Alan Tudyk, are running through the forest to find artifacts of the ancestors. She is hoping to find other tribes connected to the ocean, but the most she finds is an old pot with a carving of the ancestors. Moana sails back to Motunui, where she is greeted by her parents, Tui and Sina, and her little sister, Samea, who idolizes her big sister. The other people on the island also tell tales of Moana as a legendary wayfinder who joined forces with Maui to save their island. Somewhere else in the ocean, Maui finds a cave where he encounters a witch named Matangi. She works for the god Nalo, who has a bitter grudge against Maui and all humans. Maui wants to find the lost island of Notufetu, which was sent underwater by Nalo. But when Matangi suggests that he will need Moana's help, Maui says that he is keeping her out of this for her safety. Matangi then traps Maui in the cave. At night, the tribe holds a ceremony that Moana participates in. A flash of lightning comes down from the sky and shows Moana a vision of her ancestor, Tautai Vasa. He and his crew were set to find Motufetu until they were brought down by a powerful storm placed by Nalo. Tautai Vasa talks to Moana, showing her home and village completely dark and empty, as this is the future that lies ahead if she does not reconnect the tribes of the ocean. When she wakes up, she realizes that it is Motufetu that she is looking for. Her parents fear that the mission is perilous, and Samea cries that her sister might not come back, but Moana knows she has to do this. Beyond. She even sees a vision of her grandmother Tala to encourage her to do the job. Moana rounds up Pua and Heihei along with 3 new crew members. Moni, who makes the tapestries on the island and is a huge fanboy of Maui. Loto, a fast-talking young woman who knows a thing or two about building canoes among other things, and Kele, a cranky farmer who provides other supplies and sustenance for the crew. Samea tries to sneak on board, but Moana promises to her that she will return. She also shows her how alive the ocean is and how it responds to them. On their voyage, what could be better than this? The crew follows a shooting star, a fire in the sky, to lead them towards Motufetu. However, the star seems to break apart before the crew sees what looks like an island. It then turns out to be the Kakamura warriors. Moana tries to get the crew away from the vicious little coconuts, but the Kakamura end up tranquilizing them and bringing them on board their ship. Both crews also end up coming close to a gigantic, monstrous clam creature. The Kakamura have Moni translate their own drawings to reveal that they are not bad, but they have been separated from their own island after Motufetu disappeared, which severed their connection to their home. The Kakamura agreed to join forces with Moana's crew if they help neutralize the giant clam. One little Kakamura joins them as they try to use a toxin from their giant blobfish creature, but they lose each of their spears tipped with the toxin and end up falling down into a cave. Moni, Loto, and Kele meet Maui, who finally frees himself and gets his hook. But he spots Heihei and quickly realizes that Moana is there and must be in danger. Moana ends up meeting Matangi and learns that she is Nalo's prisoner and is bound to the cave. Matangi helps Moana find another way to escape, get lost, and helps her come across a portal for her and Maui to reunite with the other 3. Matangi is unable to leave, but is confident Moana will defeat Nalo, but is also worried he will destroy her and her pet bat. Maui uses his hook to pull Motufetu out of the ocean beyond reprise, and after Moana blows into a conch shell, other tribes start to make their way toward the island. The Kakamura also reunite and find their own island again. Moana and her crew return home, where Maui meets Samea, and she grabs his ear like Moana first did, before the 2 sisters reunite. Moana also shows her tribe that she brought the other tribes to meet them. With the other islands connected once again, We Know the Way, Moana and her crew set sail on another adventure. During the credits, Nalo appears in his human form to confront Matongi over her helping Moana. He still intends to keep her prisoner and exact his revenge against the humans. They are joined by Tamatoa, who also wants to join in on getting revenge against Moana, but Nalo hits him with lightning instead. I hope you liked the summary. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button. I want you to press the like button, please, and leave a small comment.